closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
Carr right away going to look to throw. And his first pass is incomplete.
I will see more than trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3.
One down.
Now Carr again, rolling to his left. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now Jackson. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Hall again on second down. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long.
734. Go Chiefs.
To throw his car. That is caught. Touchdown, Titans. Brandon Ayuk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Carr will look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Oh, the return from his end zone is Grant. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Jakeem Grant, 1 man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week. And in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Down! 180! 180, we're good, we're good! White Monday, down!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The Titans at 1-5, really struggling here to start the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now Jackson on second down. Completes it to Hardman.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. Jackson now. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mecole Hardman, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. But he said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it 21-8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. But from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Carr. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down and 4.
We're good.
Carr now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
No, we changed it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
You gonna make it first?
Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Hey, what you doing around there?
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
But now we need some lunch.
Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry again. Yeah, this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line. Henry will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Stop wearing it.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
What I'm talking about?
They're sort of seeing themselves.
Girl, we're gonna be the best team in the conference shit. I promise you that.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Something later.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Yeah, this is going to be a Titans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
I'm gonna eat with my son some food. I can't eat the food.
Paul again.
Yeah.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hall ought to give up the middle. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of...
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans get a bit closer. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times. But also, they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Jackson on first down. That's caught left side by Hardman. And quickly they get to the line. Now it's Jackson. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
What?
We gotta go for the game.
Oh.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Boy, I ain't paying attention to you, boy. Oh, now open your mouth now. Logan, get hit.
And how about this right out of the locker room?
Boy, I ain't worried about you.
Kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
What they doing?
They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Henry up the middle. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Henry again on 2nd down. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Catch is made by Hardman. Touchdown, Falcons! Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Put second screen in on you, bro. Take my starters out, man. I can rest them.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of
Ain't got
feel
no
like
super
they've
team.
reached a
Niggas
do or
average.
die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it
My
has to
niggas
start
average.
right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball
There
and
you
move
go.
it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more
Bro, you got
possessions.
Hill. Boy, you got some stars over there. You got Williams. You don't know how to use your players, bro. You really don't know how to play.
On
So,
first down, Carr. He dumps this one off here to Hall.
dumb.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up
I
the
can't
field.
insult you like that, man. So, you ain't never beat me. All right, bet. Bet. Man, you ain't gonna beat me, bro. Man, stop dreaming.
That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he's brought down. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another
I'm really gonna
first
kick
down.
your butt.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do.
Man, I'm really gonna kick your butt then.
Got to push the ball downfield, take their shots,
Yeah.
try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Carr's throw finds its target, Dobbs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first
Man, I
downs.
don't
They're
agree.
moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And
Why let you get that? Out there, you won. Wow.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Don't cry to me. Cry to. Try Jesus. Don't try me.
They'll look to throw. That is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside
So, bro,
kick.
easy as shit can be.
And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team.
Put my second screen in, though, man. I'm taking my starters
That's why you
out.
have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't
I'm
a
taking
bad
my
kick. It
starters
wasn't
out,
anything
man.
like that. Just that the
Come back
normal
on me.
outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a
Come back on
very
you.
low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
Hey,
you?
Mary, get some of this, bro.
It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
My nigga Kelly get some of this.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, it's Kelly. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers.
So
He's
I am
brought
gonna
down
take-
at the Titans' 29. The backup Murray, his first throw, steps away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And
Oh,
he's such a tough
God.
quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous
my
outside the
starters
pocket
out
than he
there.
is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket,
my starters
big plays
down.
result downfield.
Talking about this Big Mac.
46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's going to have
We're
his
talking
running back.
about,
It's
man.
complete. And he is going to have a
We're
Falcons
talking about.
first down.
Talking about, man. We don't need no starters out here for you, bro.
20 on 4th 4th and inches.
Soft as cookies. Ain't no starters out for you, man. Stop playing with us.
Falcons. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown.
They don't play action, bro. It's straight on.
As his guys are able to push that
I got no
lead
stars
out
out there, bro. Stop playing.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that
I bet you won't score no more.
23.
Try to spur you because you're my brother.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Try to spur you because you're my brother.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all.
Watch it lock down.
Forced to start
Watch
at the
it lock
12-yard
down.
line.
In this position,
Watch it stop it. Watch it lock down.
Teams looking for a
Switch
spark
it up,
from their
man.
special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would slow.
Yeah, nigga, stop
And it
playing.
certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Pick
Now a
6.
throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. A misconnection
Gonna be a
there.
pick 6, I
He's
feel
hit on
it.
just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Carr again. Fighting to stay up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
You didn't want to throw that.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6
I
now
know you
for him on
scared.
the year.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the
I know you
third quarter,
scared, man.
they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Carr going to go on 4th down.
Wow, give me that.
And my goodness, another interception.
Honey Badge. What's up, Honey Badge?
Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. After the turnover, here's Murray. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Say my name. Anybody you ask about, tell them to come and see me.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And now here is another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Jackson now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Do what you call practice.
Give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate
They
the
my
offense
starters
a little
out,
bit
man.
if they
I don't
took the
want my
field
starters.
charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Get this game over with. I'm pounding ground.
They run up the gut with Kelly. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Joshua Kelly, his first.
Say, JD, stop whooping them like that.
And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Hell no. You ain't scoring no more. I told you. I'm your daddy.
The Titans offense set to
I'm your motherfucking daddy now.
Well, we're still in the third
I'm your
quarter,
daddy
so there's
now.
some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles.
Yeah, I'm your daddy now.
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to
daddy.
just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find
my
something
bad.
to play for, something to grasp onto. And so the clock
Got out
runs
on here
out.
by myself.
Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now Carr.
A minute.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
E.
From the 34 now, here's first.
Man, get these starters out of here. What y'all doing?
Jackson.
Touchdown.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And they are able to stop
That's
it, but he
Spurs.
does take it all the way to the
Go to the
2.
fourth quarter, man. I'm tired of doing you like this, bro. For real?
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA
Alex
Sports.
still making babies?
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Falcons are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. Coup for the extra point.
He thought you was wrong.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I look like he controlling though.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long
teach you
field to cover
$5.99.
if they want to try and put points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
You picking me up.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Murray now to throw. being chased out left. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Murray changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. To the end zone,
Pass interference.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing.
Well, you saw trade. They won't give you a penalty.
Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be
don't burn my ears
on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Facing
some people got a better team than me.
Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL.
My second screen play intercept your ball.
Well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times.
They keep getting much on the highest in the room to feel like McClain. You give them names. Yeah.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And some room to work. Now he's free to midfield. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been
bro, what you talking about, bro? I just picked your ball.
The offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
Real quick, ready?
Henry running right. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold.
They got Con on them back there, bro. Tell me he ain't got no squad. He just know how to play.
A surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Henry. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Man, I'm going to trade him. What running back you get? You got me for I'm sick of you. Just going to cry you. Just going to feel like you can cry your way out of being great.
The Falcons go for it,
but
it doesn't work out.
Come on, man. I'm going to win the whole thing. You playing a good player, so don't feel defeated.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw going into the hands of Williams.
They got high knee up. Oh, dude.
Down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Take his ass whoop.
Throwing now is Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. And
that boy that's doing push-ups on you, bro. Boy, that they having fun now. That second screen having fun.
Let's go. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Again, it's Mariota. Pass taken in.
I better pick that out, bro. I seen it.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
Let you feel good about yourself, man. Feel sorry for you.
And even 20 yards. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score. The deficit right now, but as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out.
That was Jackie Chan took picture. I feel sorry for your mother.
The same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one.
Oh yeah, he said, "What you say, about
2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Ready?
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down.
My safety screen, dude.
They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football.
See, and we still on that knee.
And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him.
Bet you do, bro. Bet you do.
Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They go play action with Jackson. Open man right side is St. Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
We're just going to run the clock down, bro. We ain't
going
to
13 and a first down for Atlanta. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough.
We got Jay Watt, we got Owens, we got a little squad out there, bro.
What an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
This guy can tame me. That's all.
Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm like that pit bull in the islands.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
I'm that pit bull you don't want to see with that gold chain on.
About 3 yards, 2nd down coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 13. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Yeah, no, he just tired.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Titans
not bad met from your stats, bro.
He gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Broken collarbone. What? I ain't tripping.
The Titans offense set
That's
to
just a
begin the
broken collarbone.
drive.
He'd be back.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson, options out left. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down.
I don't know why he played me like that.
Back on my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this J. I never change. Can put myself back in the minimum wage. Gotta keep following this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me the front lines. You never mine. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on my.
Yeah.
Felt like I was that is that you was in me.
Girl, stop capping.
Now,
Did he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate.
wait a minute, my hair clean.
Celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Captain's arm, and I'm making plays when I'm doing shows, gotta get all prepaid. I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate.
Oh my God.
Celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate.
So I said, I'm going to get a return. She said, girl, stop playing.
Oh.
That's all.
If I come by that twice, I'll cut
that
switch 110 spot.
This right here?
Tell her it's not that.
Right. I'm like, no.
Run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless.
7 weeks.
We got tossed up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up. I'm the number one candidate. I'm a number one, like you say. Used to kick ball on the estate.
My nigga out 7 weeks. Wrong my nigga collarbone.
I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the jiggle and clap, jello. I've been on top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. Did he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We got tossed up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate. Captain's arm, and I'm making key plays when I'm doing shows. Gotta get all prepaid. I'm on it, break, no side, no about these ways.
So in it.
I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We got tossed up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the number one candidate.
So
You want to. I normally do it for the summer, like for my birthday. That's so easy. Like, so baby, this shit made it. That's $40.
Yeah.
It's like $200 that she installed. That's the problem. If that's $200 for the install, not including the hair, it may cost $225. But if I got it made for a week, yeah, this is the first thing
So you gonna get into it. You get into it.
I'm just saying, I think about shit like this. You just never know. Like, full cross. That motherfucker came in the time I got them.
Where? That camera it don't turn when you move. That camera just sit that way because it view just this hallway in this area over there. Yeah, nah, the camera don't turn, don't move at all.
You try to make it seem like I'm crazy.
What you mean?
You try to say that like he's pretty. It be like he's acidic.
I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat. Let them talk about it. I'll cruise about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room.
Hey, the Mish.
My woman of God, just look at my boom. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules.
Who the Mish?
I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet
I'm going in and see.
me. I got
Yeah, female. Right there.
wake up, get to it and repeat.
I don't like it.
Like one of my bitches.
They be wrong. Most of them be wrong what you get.
One of my bitches. What you saying? One of my bitches.
Every week I got a mission to get it. Hop on a flight and finish and business. I'm sitting in
He
the
talk
business.
to
Look at the
us.
ticket and traveling man. I'm switching the pivot. Why would I talk
Like
about
I told Tiger, I said, shit, you don't really see people.
putting up numbers and flipping the digits again?
That's the only reason why I probably still fuck with you.
Pay, give me more than dollars. Still on the grind ahead of my time. My yesterday's a yo mananas. Trip to Hawaii to
I'm talking to him.
bust out the haka. I bust out the ooh. When there's nothing to do. Never been capping.
Sure, sir.
True. Haters are climbing your river like
That's hell.
breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat. I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let them talk about it. I'll cruise about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around.
11:25.
I don't let up and say, soon as I leave it, it's a wrap.
Not gonna be.